Alright, so today we got a really nice dinner we're going to be setting up early today in the morning. We're going to be using our electric smoker. This is going to be to smoke some short ribs that we've got here, simply seasoned with yellow mustard for a binder, salt and pepper, a little bit of garlic, and that's about it. The reason I'm using my electric today is really I don't have the time to be tending to a fire all day, and this machine really does some great work. So I'm going to go ahead, close this up. Check out our master built. So for ribs, I've got this blend that I found from Kingsford, apple, hickory, and oak. Really nice flavor. I'm going to go ahead and pop some of these in. First, we're going to get started. We're actually going to set our temperature to 225. Here's a cool thing about master belts, or pretty much any electric smoker. You can set it, forget it. Time, I'm going to put it for about 8 hours. We're going to be checking it throughout the day when we get a chance. Right there, it's going to start heating up. And we're going to get to smoking. Alright, so about 8.5 hours later. Ooh. Look at these little bad boys. Alright, so we're going to pull these now, put them on our butcher paper, put them into our cooler in our faux Cambro, put these away until dinner in about 2 hours. Alright, so we've got our stack of ribs. We're going to wrap these up, put them away, and get everything else ready for dinner. Everything about using a gas grill, because I know there's a lot of controversy. You should use gas, charcoal, whatever it is. What I love about my gas grill is the fact that I can use it as an oven, use a lot of different things at the same time. So there's plenty of space, and I can control the temperature a little better. So today, in addition to the ribs we just did, we've got this really beautiful piece of salmon. Again, really simple, just Old Bay seasoning. This is just the way we like to do it here. This really nice head of Chinese cauliflower. Chinese cauliflower has smaller buds and longer stems. Can't really see from here, but as we go through, I'll show you some more. We have these king oyster mushrooms, these mini king oyster mushrooms, which are really awesome. If you ever had the king oysters, these are smaller versions. They're wonderful. I have some Chinese broccoli. So it's more of a stem, and the leaves, I'm going to let that wither down, get really nice. And we've got some enoki mushrooms as well, and these we're going to steam inside this pan. We're going to cover it up, and we're going to let them steam with a little bit of mirin and some butter. And again, here the only thing I use here is really unsalted butter, and then I'm going to add some flavoring to everything else. But so we've got some really nice selection of dishes for dinner tonight. And let's get cooking. The grill cranked up. We're at about 400 or so right now, but it can easily get up to 500. We're going to go ahead and set this up. First thing we're going to do is actually put in cauliflower, which takes the longest amount of time. So we're going to just drop this right in there, let that get cooking, then we come back with the rest. So we've got our oven going over 550 degrees. It's cooking beautifully. So we're going to go ahead and put everything else on. Alright, so we've got everything loaded up here. We've got on our left side Chinese broccoli. We've got the mushrooms in the back. These are over direct heat. We've got the enoki mushrooms. We want them steaming, not really grilling. We're roasting so much. So you got the salmon right on top. Again, it's going to cook with the ambient heat. And then we've got broccoli underneath. Sorry, cauliflower underneath. We also lowered the temperature on this side so it's not as hot. But here we want full temperature because we really want that cauliflower to roast through. So we'll check back on this in just a minute. Okay, so things are cooking through really nice. So the only other thing we have right now that we're going to give this a little seasoning, because we don't put anything on here except butter right now. So I've got this little blend here, which is sweet soy sauce and sambal, which is a garlic chili paste. And so we're just going to layer some of this on here, not too much, we don't want too much salt, and then we'll do just a little bit for our mushrooms as well. That's good to go. And for our cauliflower, actually I'm going to go back to using some of this Madras curry blend from Andrew Zimmern and Badia Spices, which was amazing when we did it on our potatoes the other day. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit just to give some flavoring, and then let this keep on roasting. And we should be done in just a few minutes. So we've got our gnocchis, we've got our king oysters, Chinese broccoli, cauliflower, our fish, and now we're just going to go ahead and serve everything up and have some dinner.